Welcome, folks. I am Jaby Koay, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
What's up?
We are finally going to watch Morbius. It's Morbin time.
It's Morbin time!
As all the kids say. Apparently, the studio got duped into putting out the film again, only to make $80,000 or something like that. But they are going to collect a couple more dollars from us here because we're about to watch it. And if you want to watch it with us without any cuts or interruptions, as we typically do on these cut downs on YouTube, then you can head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/JabyKoay, or become a member of this channel so you can watch the whole movie with us, uncut, uninterrupted. But you will need your own copy of the movie, legally purchased. We are watching it from Amazon Prime Video. This way you can open up the movie in an adjacent window to our reaction, and it's like you're watching it with two of your favorite pals from the internet. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, you will be appreciated even more if you hit that subscribe button. I'm just
wow.
like, my
nice
backwards.
Segue. Nice segue.
It's all backwards, this intro. You'll be appreciated more if you hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and even more appreciated if you vote this up so that YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Now, if you're watching this on Patreon or on memberships already, thanks so much for supporting us here. Really appreciate y'all. You guys have probably been with us before through multiple watch-along cut-downs on YouTube, but just in cases, you are seeing a cut-down version of our reaction if you're watching this on YouTube because we can only show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. Some people still get confused as to why the picture disappears sometimes and jumping forward in the movie. It's like because we can't show you the whole thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is 1 hour and 44 minutes. That is a fast movie. So I've heard all kinds of things. I've heard it's terrible. I've heard it's not bad. I have not heard anything above that. But it's got 4 stars on the rating here, which is quite the shocker.
I'm like, what? Okay.
Yeah.
Who's been rating Morbius? 1,539 people.
I think that a lot of people watched it going, oh, it wasn't that bad. Okay, cool.
All right.
So let's jump into this. Here we go. Must enjoy. Must enjoy.
Drink more of your liquid blood.
We shouldn't be here when it gets dark.
Because scary shit goes down.
Set the trap at the mouth of the cave, please.
It's Joker.
I was like, no, I think your J actor's mixed up.
It's impressive, don't you think? Vampire bats weigh almost nothing, but they can down a creature nearly 10 times their size.
Oh. Wonder if that's going to come back later on.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I need you to be into this movie right now.
You signed up to watch this with me, so you get what you get.
You throw on that bushcrafter on your belt and we have a deal.
Oh, so brave. Oh, also super crazy.
Actually, that was like the most realistic cut I've seen in a movie in a while. Because it didn't show the blood right away.
Gosh, she wants them pretty badly.
Normally when you see a cut in a movie, it's like
the blood comes out
blood's
straight
already
away,
there. It's like
yeah.
it's been there hanging out.
Oh, are they gonna eat all of his people?
You know, after watching Top Gun, that does not give me any comfort.
What, bats?
Just everything flying at an air vehicle of some kind.
Hello, Milo.
My name's Lucien.
Milo? This isn't goodbye. I'm gonna find a cure for us, so we can be cranky old men someday. P.S. You shouldn't have unfolded this. Now you'll never get it back together. See you this summer.
Oh, no!
No.
Oh, he'll never get it back. Oh, he's gonna get his ass kicked.
Oh no. Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
Please. Please!
Oh.
Ow, right in the head.
Go away!
I'm surprised he doesn't have a gash on his head.
You gonna have like a crazy mouse?
It's also the same thing that happens to when you give it too much aspartame.
It's gonna come back to life though.
It worked.
Don't be hasty. You're going to be hasty. I know you are, but...
That rat looks like it's been doing curls, man. Like pull-ups in that cage.
We miss you at Horizon. We could use your mind.
I'll leave you two to your fun.
Hi, Nicholas.
I have some good news.
That doctor looks exactly the same age as he did when they were kids.
Yep.
Putting another one in the oven. Wish me luck. The moment of truth.
That's some advanced technology with the
Yeah, super fast.
animation and all that.
I know this is painful, but you got it.
Oh my God.
You can buckle me up.
Yeah. Don't say. You should buckle him up. Do you see his eyes turned red? Oh!
Wow.
Michael?
Here, I thought you were just another jacked up dumb shit.
Y'all are dead. You're all dead. You're all dead. Yeah, shut the door. Shut the door. She's a clever girl. That's why she's a doctor.
Michael! Stop!
I'm trying to be into this movie, okay?
Stop! Put that gun down!
Oh no.
Oh, well. Seems like he only likes moving prey.
Time to take out the jacked up dumb shits. Could you see what happened? I couldn't see what happened. Maybe that's the point.
Just ate him.
No, like the jumping around.
He just like turned into smoke and stuff. Oh no!
So that was presumably the engine room, right? And they're just shooting the place up.
Oh, that's right.
It's very
yeah.
interesting. Nothing's gone wrong at all, by the way.
Gosh, what big hands you have.
Better to hold you with, my dear. You sound just like a fairy tale sometimes, ACHARA.
And he's got a tan. Looking so healthy. That's why my mom kept trying to feed me blood as an anemic child. It's like, oh no, Dr. Beautiful.
Give her the rat shot. And there'll be two of you. You're just gonna leave her there with a concussion?
I
You're
know.
not gonna put her in a chair or something?
Let's find her a bed. I don't know.
Aren't you a doctor?
Aren't you a gentleman?
We are 13 nautical miles off the coast of Long Island. Request immediate airlift. This is the LCV Myrna. Mayday, mayday, mayday.
I guess he can't find a napkin or a bib or something.
What's he gonna do? Chow down? Oh no, that's her.
Lab 1.
Oh no. Oh. That was cool. Like, oh. Like he got something really
Gotta take some more
skinny.
juice, quick!
Yeah.
More rat juice.
More rat juice or more blood?
Oh yeah, that's right, more blood.
I wonder if he can have the synthetic blood. He probably can't.
Have the what?
The synthetic blood, the blue ones that he invented. gonna try. I bet he's gonna be like, bleh, gross, yucky. I need the real shit. Oh.
I guess the impossible blood works.
Yeah, right?
I've become something different. I feel a kinship with these creatures. They would tear anyone else apart, but they welcome me.
Wouldn't tear Christian Bale apart.
Aw, bat cuddles. That's interesting.
What happens if I go without? No blue, no red, nothing.
Withdrawal.
Dead.
Drink the red or die. But what happened on that ship can't ever happen again.
Just put himself in there. No entertainment. No iPad.
Nope.
No music. No Uptown Funk. Nothing.
Nothing.
Just
Nothing.
bored.
So lucky that he was on that ship and that he didn't kill his love.
Well, he recognized her. He was taking out the threats.
Blood. What, the blood in the freezer? Wait. Coming.
Not the blue shit!
Michael, come on. Here.
Oh god, he was gonna eat him. He's gonna eat him. That's how he's gonna turn.
Oh, please. I need you to go. It's not safe here.
No. No, don't make me go. No, please, Michael, don't.
I said get out!
That's appropriate. That's the appropriate expression. You see your best friend's face just morphin' time on you.
Milo!
It's like a reverse period. I need the blood.
You also work at the Horizon Lab, right? With Dr. Michael Morbius.
Yes.
Appreciate your time, Doctor.
That's not creepy in the slightest.
Right? You know, just saving electricity. Behind you? I don't like this. Oh no! But you worked together! How rude.
How rude.
Yeah.
Straight up murdered her.
Yeah.
How rude. Know what I'm saying?
True. But who could it be?
The other guy, Milo. Or whatever his name is.
That's true. He was wearing a white coat.
Did I do that? When did I do that? I don't remember doing that. That's not me. Couldn't have been me.
Check your vials. How many have you got?
I think he's got a way to keep that cool at home.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I was wondering about this. I was like, how is he going to keep up appearances?
I'd do just about anything to save a life. I'm sure you can understand that. Anything else I can help you two with?
Got a couple more questions for you.
Oh! Cat's out of the bag now. Now you're the prime suspect. Oh!
Get back up and meet me up top.
Quick, can you fly? Can you turn into a bat? Oh, don't leave the blood! Don't leave the blood! on?
Enough.
What was that about?
How'd he get up there so fast?
You got a problem.
Could just eat some murderers, I guess.
That's true.
Or like, if you just had a little bit of blood from people, if you could control yourself, it'd be fine.
I don't think that's how it works.
Be like, have a donation.
I think it's total drainage.
Doesn't have to be.
I'm sorry. I'm starting to get hungry. You don't want to see me when I'm hungry.
It's like the Hulk, except with snacks.
I don't believe it. You're not capable of that. I know that all you've ever tried to do is help people.
Did they find his DNA on the body?
God!
A real one. A red one. Quick.
If he's jonesing that hard for the blood, I don't know how he doesn't just jump all over it.
Did you see his face? He's gonna start walking straight now.
He's gonna Kaiser Soze out of there?
Yeah, he is.
Entirely.
Ha ha ha.
You left your cane.
What a plot twist. Who'd have seen that coming? Who'd have seen that coming? Nobody. Nobody. So unexpected, mind-blowing. Oh, gosh.
Just drink the damn blood. Unless he poisoned it. Oh. I don't know why he would waste the blood like that. There's still like half a bag left. I'd take it all. Can you smell him?
Look what you've become. Everything I am because of you. I looked up to you my whole life. You cannot make me go back. I won't let you make me go back.
Oh. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Love how the New Yorkers are just like so unfazed.
Just walking by.
Live a little.
He's totally embracing.
Why shouldn't they know what it feels like for a change? Michael!
He looks like a zombie.
I'm tripping out because this looks like the London Underground as opposed to New York. Oh. Come on, man. You've had your powers for longer than him.
Fly like an eagle.
Right? Like an airplane. What is it? Bernoulli's principle? Oh, yeah.
She's looking fine.
Yeah.
Just hanging out in my tank top.
Uh-oh. Is he obsessed with her?
She must have had a headache by the end of this movie, like constantly having to have that tied so tight.
Oh, I appreciate the empathy.
He took the serum. He's out there. And I have to stop him. But I need your help.
What?
Not that kind of vampire.
Oh, I don't know this rule.
Oh, vampires can't be out in the sunlight.
Come on, man. We gotta get back to the lab.
I'm gonna need a couple of things from the lab. Can you do that for me?
Got it.
Oh. You're gonna steal some blood? I just take one.
He wants my lab. Time to go.
Pretty little stinky pinky.
Ooh.
I am Venom.
What's he gonna make? An anti-serum?
Half size, excel, put my hands against, put my best against, put my 10.
Is it necessary to do push-ups if you're like all juiced up?
I don't know. It's probably like, hey, I have the power now.
He really doesn't like American music, huh? I'm assuming this. Well, I mean, maybe I'm being ignorant. Isn't that English?
Sounds like
hip-hop?
Afrobeats to me.
Afrobeats, yeah, still. Well, still stands to reason. He don't like American music. When they introduced him as a grown-up, he was listening to some English rock.
Oh, okay.
Can I get my friend here and his friends a round of whiskeys?
Take it outside?
Another time.
Whoa.
Seems like a fun thing to do if you got superpowers.
Yeah. I didn't realize he was that high up.
What can I do for you?
Well, it's Michael. I'm worried about him. You two have always been so close.
He can hear your heartbeat.
We'll have to do that dinner another time, Martine.
You cannot lead him back to Morbius, which is probably what she's going to do.
It's the sensible move for the plot. They didn't even wait before kicking that door open.
Yeah, they're like, we're coming in.
I don't even know why they bothered announcing themselves if they're just gonna kick the door right away. Please, ka-chow.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Cat's gone, and she's probably gone along with it.
Oh no! Shit. Oh no! Oh, he's gonna get hungry.
Michael.
Eat the cat.
You may want to close that up.
Quickly. What?
Like her intelligence score went down a little bit. Like you have an open wound with blood, and she just doesn't even think about the possibility that he's gonna want to eat her face.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
You're hanging out with a vampire. You need to be more careful.
I wasn't gonna go full Dracula on you downstairs.
I find him to be quite the romantic.
Just close your eyes. Look closer.
What?
Okay.
I thought I saw something else coming for a second. I thought he was gonna like
fly or
take her into
something.
the sky or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Okay, come here. Close your eyes. Okay, don't move. You're gonna feel something press against your face. Do not be alarmed. It's just me macking out with you.
Check this out.
What is he typing?
Wait. Show me.
That's
Right there.
that's not him.
That's not the doctor.
Suggests the killer could be a copycat. Residents are being urged to stay home after sundown until the killer or killers are brought to justice.
Yeah, but they can walk in the sun.
You discovered my secret.
Don't eat the doctor.
Whatever this thing is, you're not up to it.
There is no shame in what we are. We are the few against the men.
Oh, you're dead. You're dead.
Tell Michael. You tell him I'm gonna kill as many as I want.
How's he gonna tell him anything?
Lets him walk out.
But tomorrow I'll be forced to consume human blood, and I can't do that. I won't do that.
So this is your solution, huh? Injecting yourself with poison.
I brought this into the world. Nicholas, you okay?
I need help.
I forgot that there's cell phones in this world. So he calls him.
Okay, fair one. Fair enough.
Nicholas!
Find him.
Nicholas. Nicholas.
Oh, he's so dead.
Merely a flesh wound. No, yeah.
Oh no, he's still breathing. Or is he not?
He's probably thinking, I did Chernobyl. What am I doing in this movie?
We have to get you to a hospital.
Well, you might as well take his blood now.
According to lore, they shouldn't take blood from a corpse. If the heart has stopped beating, you can't.
Blood's good for at least 20 minutes.
You're hurting me.
It's okay.
Oh no! Oh, is he turned into a bat?
Make it mean something.
What?
What?
Doesn't he have super strength? Can he, like, take her to a hospital really, really fast or something?
Yeah, everyone's dying. Are you just gonna kiss? She needs medical attention. Oh, she can turn.
Just like that?
Well, it depends what lore they're taking from vampire. But if you ingest vampire blood as you're dying, you're supposed to be able to turn into a vampire. So there's a possibility that she might turn.
Not if he eats her.
It just requires an exchange of blood.
There.
Oh no.
Drank the red. Good for you.
Come on.
I'm sorry. What's the bad guy's motivation right now? He just wants to kill him?
No, he wants to get him to join him on the dark side.
By hurting him really, really, really bad?
Yes, absolutely, because that always works. Embrace.
So he'll need to drink blood to stay alive? Is that the idea?
I guess.
Like a mushroom from Mario?
He's hanging there like a bat. What, are the bats gonna come out?
That was epic.
What's he doing?
Bats are coming, maybe?
But wouldn't they also be friends with Milo?
I was thinking the same thing, but it's a movie.
Okay.
He's gonna Hadouken a bunch of bats?
Yeah. Yeah, he did that. That's a bat Hadouken. Get him.
Give me my name.
I remember everything.
I'm sorry.
He's dead? Is he really dead?
The bats are like, do we gotta keep hanging out here? Can we go back? You done yet?
Do you release us? Can we go?
All the bats fly out?
That's right. Super suspicious.
Oh!
Told ya! I know my vampire lore. Clearly he doesn't.
Was that the end of the... Okay.
There's an end credit scene!
I know. This... They like tried to get the hell out of that movie as fast as possible. Jeez. They just wanted this movie to be over.
Oh my gosh.
So fast. I don't understand the mechanics of his flying. Sometimes he can fly and sometimes he can't. Because like when he was falling down, he didn't just go, oh, I'm going to fly now and not fall anymore.
I mean, I think it has something to do with like basic physics principles, perhaps. I don't know.
Oh yeah, physics really entered into this one.
Yeah, there was a lot of physics going on in here for sure.
Oh! It's all connected.
Okay.
Hope the food's better in this joint.
The bizarre story.
Did you just switch universes?
Adrian Toombs simply appeared in an otherwise empty cell. A hearing has been set that could likely lead to his immediate release.
What the hell? How did that even...
So they're establishing that he's now in this universe.
I know, but like that had nothing to do with this movie at all. He didn't even talk to anybody. You know, the way I heard people complaining about it, like critics on YouTube complaining about the action editing and stuff like that, and the sound design, it didn't really bother me. Because I was waiting for it. I was like, that's fine.
Well, what did they say about the sound design?
That it's just all over the place and terrible. Okay.
Has to do with Spider-Man, I think. Team up. Could do some good.
Intriguing.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, there you go. They talked. They connected. They made a connection there.
Well, indeed, they did. ACHARA KIRK, indeed, they did.
They did.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, there's probably one more at the end.
All right.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't like the worst movie I've ever seen, but as far as vampire movies goes, I thought it was a little bit lacking.
What do you mean?
Usually there's like a whole bunch of rules, right? With vampires, it's like, okay, each movie has its own set of parameters, but usually there's a few things like doesn't like sunlight, doesn't like garlic, afraid of holy water and crosses, and can be killed by a wooden stake to the heart, doesn't like silver. You know, like a whole bunch of different things, and they have different potential weaknesses. While they're super strong, there's still like a bunch of stuff that you could do to make them weaker, and they didn't go that route. And I guess obviously in the Marvel universe, I guess it's more scientific, so you know, they're not going with all the old superstition, but that's what kind of made it fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You know, I'm personally experiencing this like colossal, monumental amount of complete and total indifference.
Yeah.
That's the honest truth. I'm just like...
I was a little bit
like,
bored.
Just, all right, well, that happened. Cool. That's what I would call a potato movie. It's like...
A potato movie?
Yeah, you eat it. It's just bland potato. It's just like, you ate it. Well, you need something for your tummy, right? Just to eat. Just to fill it up, and then you poop it out. It's done. Like, there's nothing to it. It's not really nutritious.
I feel like you're insulting the humble potato. Potatoes are actually quite healthy.
Potatoes are...
They have minerals and vitamins, and they're tasty AF when you make them into French fries or a baked potato.
Exactly. When you actually season it, when you actually add something to it to make it flavorful. This was a movie without flavor. It was literally like a ration. You know what I mean? It just
like a blue blood bag.
Sure. Blue blood bag probably tastes better than this movie did going down. You know what I mean by like a ration, right? It's just
No, I know what you mean. I think I was feeling just quite bored by it, which, you know, I thought that it being a vampire movie, I would at least be kind of
Surely
excited
that's
by
impossible.
it because like
it's impossible.
I've watched some like borderline terrible vampire movies, and I've still enjoyed them because like vampires are my favorite undead creature. Oh look, lead man, John Kirk. That's my dad's name. Boop, boop.
I thought that some of the sound design of the sound, like the visual design of the sound was cool. I thought that was kind of neat, and they're moving around and whatnot. That was kind of cool. Like, it just had this sort of...
The smoky look?
The Robin Williams movie, What Dreams May Come, sort of look to it, because it had this trail of color. Yeah, smoke. It had a colorful smoke. I thought that was kind of cool.
I didn't mind that. I thought the idea was interesting. Like, it was a cool idea to kind of show how they move, because they move faster than a normal human can perceive, right? So how do we show that to an audience? Well, we'll just, like, let them have a trail of smoke. But the only issue is when they're fighting fighting each other. You can't see shit.
Well, I mean, they could have done The One, Jet Li, where everything else is slow. You need something for context, though, like something behind them that gives you a sense of scale. Not scale in terms of size, but scale in terms of speed. Like in The One, there were sparks flying around really fast, and then it slowed down as Jet Li and Jet Li were fighting each other. So you got the sense that they were moving really fast.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't really have that too much here. It was kind of there. The action was just extremely underwhelming.
It really was.
It was just like, oh, they're flying over. Oh, it's over. Okay. The action felt like it was finished before it even got started. And what was bizarre to me was it felt like it hit the beginning of the third act or tail end of the second act, depending on like the structure that you follow. There's like the Sid Field structure of 3 acts, and then there's the classic Shakespearean 5-act structure.
Sure.
But going off of Sid Field's structure, it felt like it hit the end of the second act really early. Like when they had that altercation in the street when he was in the prison garbs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, wait, this movie's moving quick. Like he's in prison already? Did they do a blood sample to like check? Like, because that's pretty easy. That's pretty standard shit. Like even I know that. Like you have to match the DNA in order to prove that he was actually the person that killed the nurse. If you can't prove that, you must have quit. Like there's no way you can put a man in jail without actually proving he did that, even if he looks like a vampire. Just because he's got teeth and she's got teeth marks, it's like if it doesn't match,
right?
That's pretty easy to prove or disprove, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, he's in jail. Just cut to he's in jail, and then he's out of jail. Like it was very predictable.
Yeah, super predictable.
I kind of felt bad for the foster dad or the doctor person.
You know what? Like, I thought that they had really great casting. They cast really good actors in this, and I could see that all the actors, Jared Leto included, Matt Smith, I forget the name of the lovely gentleman who was in Chernobyl. They cast some really great actors, and I could see everyone was like acting their pants off. In terms of the acting, I thought the acting was good. They felt grounded. They were doing a good job.
It was very melodramatic, ACHARA. Every single scene with an altercation, it accelerated to yelling matches like within seconds every time. See, that's what it is. See, there it is. There it is. He was your favorite.
That was just one scene.
No, every time it seemed like it went there. The only time it didn't do that was with the hot chick in the basement with the English dude. What's the name of the actor? He was Doctor Who, right?
Oh, Matt Smith.
Yes.
Yes.
When he was in the basement with our lovely broad, Martine Bancroft.
Yeah.
That was the only scene that didn't erupt in any shouting match. And whenever there was 2 men on the screen together, they just started yelling. There just wasn't a lot of depth to the movie, and it's like, I guess you're not really coming for that.
I thought that they did okay. Do you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't the worst acting I'd ever seen. It just felt like for a bunch of really good actors, they were severely underused. Like, they weren't used properly. And then Michael Keaton came along, and it was just like, what the hell?
I certainly wouldn't blame the actors. It was a very hammy movie.
Yeah. I feel like, they did the best that they could with what they had.
The only time I noticed some like really funky stuff was at the beginning of the movie when they introduced Michael and Milo in the hospital or in the orphanage or whatever it is, whatever that place was. It was just like there was some funky editing where they were just jumping forward in the story really fast, and I was like, okay, they're like they barely introduced them talking to each other, and then we're cutting to a scene where they're just like playing and stuff with a voiceover of them talking to each other. And I'm like, this is very narratively confusing because you literally just introduce these characters to each other, and you already have a scene of them getting along and playing in another moment later on.
Yeah, I guess I was confused for a split second, and then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go with it.
I understood. It's just that it was this momentary, like, what is happening in this movie? I barely got my geography, and then it's moving on to the next thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that scene when Milo like passed out, and then Jared Leto, the young Jared Leto, like fixed it and tinkered with it, and then he just woke right back up. I'm like, what? That's not how that works. I'm pretty sure that's not how that works. I'm pretty sure, like, if you went into like a coma or passed out, I'm sure it would take some time for him to like wake up again. But it's a movie. They need to just come on. We got to keep this going. Get out.
Yeah.
Next show, please.
Yeah, it just kind of felt super, super predictable, and they could have had a lot more fun with it, I think, especially with the action stuff, because I think for this type of movie, we could perhaps forgive that it's not super deep or anything.
They made them look as ugly as possible. I was like, God dang, do you really want to take that serum? Because they look ugly. Every single time, just like the way they reshaped their... I guess they were supposed to look like bats.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, I associate the vampires with a certain elegance and sexiness.
Yes.
And
that's why they're my fave.
No, that was here.
Nope.
At all. It was ugly. My goodness me.
Yeah, when you think of vampires, you think of sexy undead. You know, zombies are the ugly undead.
They looked like zombies.
They're the uglies of the undead. Like, the vampires are the sexy, like, high class, whatever, of the undead.
Yeah.
They're the ones that people secretly want to make out with, just like Martine did.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't hit on her when he was more human, but granted, he probably thought he didn't stand a chance with his condition. But then, you know, when he became Morbius vampire dude, he was all like, hell yeah.
She was my favorite part of the movie, though. Adria, Arjona. There was a scene when she went into the 7-Eleven or whatever it was to get away from the police. And there was this one shot of her in those jeans walking down the aisle. And I'm just like, oh, mama. I love to watch you walk away. When she was strapping in Morbius into the chair, I'm like, hey, we don't need an experiment. You could just do that for funsies. She lit up the screen, man. She was like the best part of the movie. She was actually having a good time. I wasn't moved. It was very hammy. The color palette was okay. It was kind of like modeling itself after Underworld a little bit. I mean, it even ended underground, like Underworld did. Kate Beckinsale killing her superior vampire guy underground, right?
Yeah.
She cut his head off, or well, part of his head anyway. Speaking of which, that movie had better action, and
that's
like
what I was gonna say.
that movie's like this predates it by like what 15 years or something. Like that's an old movie.
Yeah, when you finally watch Blade, you'll see what a fun Marvel vampire can do. That movie's fun.
Yeah, I didn't fully understand why Milo got killed by bats when bats like Michael Morbius. It's like, but
they like Michael Morbius more. He's always the favorite son. That's why.
Let's theorize, hypothesize something, right?
Okay.
Let's say Jared Leto or Michael Morbius had an issue with a bat.
What sort of issue? Did the bat owe him money or what?
Let's just say he didn't like the bat.
Okay.
Could he summon a bunch of bats to kill that one bat? Would that happen? You know,
I don't know.
You
gotta establish that shit. Because this is the thing. When you do a movie that's kind of, I guess, supernatural like this, you do have to establish certain rules, and then you have to follow through. So if it's like, oh, you establish that the bats like you because you have some of their DNA, then yes, presumably Milo has the same. So then, yeah, why would they go for him?
Milo literally had like zero struggle with learning his powers and whatnot.
Yeah, no struggle at all.
Overnight.
It's because he embraced it, you see. If you just embrace your powers and embrace drinking the red, then you're going to be fine.
He knew exactly what vial to take. He knew exactly how to inject it into his own back.
I know.
The movie is just skipping over a lot of shit there. Like, somehow he got it inside of his system and it worked
just
out.
like put it in his arm.
No,
or
but like
something.
the movie established it had to be in this awkward place that's impossible to scratch without a friend.
Yeah.
You know? And so, but never mind
no
that.
sense. Yeah.
Never mind that. He somehow got it to work. And something happened between the time he was a kid and the time he became an adult where he became villainous. I'm like, what? They didn't establish that as a kid when he was a child?
Yes, they did.
They did? What?
Because when he got attacked by the other kids, he fought back.
And?
That's the indication of evil.
Oh my God. That is awful. That's awful. That's the one indication. And what happened to his letter? That would have been great. That would have been great if, like, when he was dying, he's like, wait. I still have your letter.
I managed to fold it back into that origami shape.
Yeah, exactly.
You told me I couldn't do it. I figured it out after like 25 years.
Something. Yeah, exactly, right? Or it's like a little necklace or something. It would have been great if they somehow found a way to bring it back, but they didn't. Because there was a whole fight scene about it.
Yeah.
I didn't even register that as he's villainous because he fought back. I registered that as he's heroic because he really cared about Michael.
Well, okay, yeah, you could look at it that way, but I think that the filmmakers wanted us to think, oh, he's got violent tendencies, you know?
You know what was really cool was that shot of Spider-Man on the wall in the background when Morbius is walking by it.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty neat.
That was definitely cool. I definitely caught it.
I wanted to pause it and like pick it apart like Eric Voss and try to make sense of it. But anyway.
Did you really see it? Because I didn't.
It wasn't in the movie.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
It was just for the trailer.
Yeah. I was
So-
like, what? I looked really hard.
Yeah.
I looked very hard at all the walls.
I hope Al Madrigal doesn't mind me saying this, but he really gives me Ty Lopez vibes. Like hardcore Ty Lopez vibes.
Okay.
You know who Ty Lopez is? He's the guy on the YouTube infomercial that you see at the beginning, like as an ad. He's like, I'm in my garage,
And it's like a Ferrari.
there's my Ferraris,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
my other Ferrari. But I don't care about that. I care about these books over here. I read a book a minute. Something stupid and absurd like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was getting major Ty Lopez vibes from him. And Michael Keaton, fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Brilliant. Great use of a great actor.
It's bizarre to me that you give away I guess it doesn't really matter. Whatever gets you in the theater. They gave away the after credits scene in the trailer.
Yeah, in the trailer. That's why I was a little bit confused. I was kind of like, okay, but we saw that though.
Yeah.
In the trailer. And speaking of the trailer, I think I laughed more in the trailer than in this movie.
Yes.
I was expecting a few guffaws.
Careful what you wish for, though, because that's how you end up with a movie like Suicide Squad, the first one. And so
Jared Leto was also.
Yes, he was as Joker.
Yeah.
You know, it's amazing how he went from doing Brokeback Mountain to this movie,
He was in Brokeback Mountain.
opposite of Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jared Leto. Oh, jokes.
Oh, you know what? He did a better job as Johnny Cash. in that movie, A Hard Walk.
A hard walk for a cup of water. Walk hard. The Dewey Cox story.
Exactly.
That one. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just mixing it all up like that Captain Picard meme. I feel bad for Jared Leto, man, because like he can't seem to catch a break with these superhero movies.
I know, and he executive produced this one as well, which means, you know, he was really excited about it and he put money in or whatever, and then it's like, oh no.
You can just be an actor in the movie and that's considered executive producing. It just really depends.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
Okay.
like if you watch like the 6th or 7th season of The Office, all the actors were executive producers. I'm like, they weren't all putting money in, they were getting money back. Like,
Okay.
because they had star power. I guess he maybe negotiated for back-end points or something like that.
Oh, I see. I see.
He's like, I'll take.
backfired.
I guess so. It's like he's like, I'll take, you know, a smaller paycheck, but I got to get money on the back end. And Sony's like, oh yeah, we're gonna make lots of money on this one. We're gonna put it back in theaters. Everyone's just craving for it. It's Morbin time. I thought it was cool that he joined in on the joke, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what can you do though? You know.
They made them look as ugly as what's her name is beautiful, like Adria Arjona. She was just fun to look at. She was a good actress too.
Yeah.
I feel bad for her in terms of like, 'cause her hair was just like tied so tight. I'm like, dang, dude. Did she have an option there, or was that like her
like,
choice? Was that
Did you hate her? Is that why you gave her that hairstyle? Do you hate this woman? Do you not want her to like be able to come to work and not have a headache?
I used to have long hair, so I know what it feels like to have my hair tied up like that. It's not fun after a while.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, yeah, that was a movie. It ended, and it had a beginning and a middle.
And a middle.
And it had some moments there that happened.
Yeah. I think the funniest moment was when you were laughing your ass off at the first transformation. I was like, what, this is a serious moment, Jaby.
It's because it looked so stupid. I was holding back on saying that during some of the trailers after the first trailer. Like when I watched like subsequent trailers, I was just like, this looks kind of like low rent. I don't know what about it. Low rent is the wrong word. Something about it just looks weird. It just looks goofy.
I wonder if maybe, because I imagine that is probably mostly CGI, right? If not all CGI.
It's pretty much, 100% CGI.
I wonder if they had just gone for prosthetics instead.
Actually,
if that might have looked better.
There might have been prosthetics involved. I mean, some of it looked like lifelike. There was instances when there was just like a regular close-up without any metamorphosis happening. That might have been prosthetics.
Yeah.
It'd be cheaper to do, I would imagine, than like CGIing their face.
Prosthetics just take a really long time, though. That's all.
Yes, but it's done when it's done, as opposed to CGI, which I don't know what's easier or harder to do these days. In any case, the morphing kept happening throughout the film. And, 25 years ago, that would have been really cool to me. Like, oh, that's so neat.
Yeah.
It just keeps changing, like Rorschach's face. And I'm looking at that now, I'm just like, just calm down. Like, you don't need to do that much. Jesus.
Yeah.
There was just something about when he's in that room with all the bags of blood, and he drinks the blue blood, which he drinks like a Capri Sun. It looks stupid. And after that, he goes, and he makes this face, and there's something about it that just looks super stupid and campy to me, and I just couldn't help but laugh. Like when he turned around and looked at her for the first time, and it was like, argh. I'm just like, oh my God, this is so terrible. Like, immediately, I'm just like, I cannot with this movie.
It's like, it's okay if it's campy, but then just lean into the camp.
Yeah, if the movie was having more fun, I would have had more fun.
Yeah, I think it's because it wasn't really sure what it was. It's like, I think I would have enjoyed it so much more if it just went like full camp, you know, instead of like trying to be dark and serious. The jokes weren't landing, whatever few jokes that there were.
They needed more Adria Arjona in the movie.
Yeah, that would have definitely saved the film.
That would have spiced it up even more.
Spicy.
She's just very easy on the eyes.
She's gorgeous.
Anyway, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully, I guess I hope you enjoyed that more than we did. It's so stupid.
I want to show you Blade right now as a palate cleanse. That's fun. I don't know what this was.
I feel bad for Jared Leto, man.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Daniel Espinosa, the director. Just like, you had a vision and you took this thing for... You know, directors have to live with these movies for a long time. Like, well beyond the scope of what the actors do. They're taking this thing through the pre-production stages, trying to like pitch their vision on it. And then eventually they sell a couple of like rich white folks on, okay, I can make, or Japanese folks, because it's Sony also, like that they can make this happen and take it to the finish line. They go through this process of like getting these actors and like doing all the shots and everything on set, and just like, it's just every day is hard. And then you take it into post-production and you've just got nothing but a mess, and you're trying to like make sense of this cacophony of imagery and sound, and then you do it and you're just like crossing your fingers that people enjoy this thing, like please don't hate it. And then this is the result. I feel bad because movies are hard to make.
They are really hard to make.
I'm just like, oh man, I'm so sorry that this was what happened, but maybe it was out of his hands. You know, I would imagine that there is, because the thing about it is the Sony Marvel films have a certain vibe to them.
Yes.
You know, and you see that with Venom. Venom was fun, but man, those movies are quick.
I didn't feel like this moved as like crazy quickly as, say, Venom Let There Be Carnage.
For it being an hour and 40 minutes, it sure felt long.
It felt like it dragged.
It felt like it dragged. And what's ironic is if they actually let some of the scenes breathe more, it wouldn't have felt like it dragged as much. It was this very like weird opposite effect because they're moving so fast that you're just like, okay, man, calm down. Like, can you calm down? You know, it's like...
I think it just felt slow because it was predictable.
That's
at least with...
Well, you also weren't engaging with the characters.
Yeah.
You just didn't... I didn't care about the characters, you know?
Not really. I mean, at least with Let There Be Carnage, even though it was kind of silly, it was still fun. I had a blast in that movie. I was laughing my ass off and I had a good time. Cool. I recognized it wasn't like a great movie, but it was a lot of fun. Whereas this, I'm like, I don't know what happened. I like vampires, but I didn't really like this movie.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it.
Okay.
Like, it's just a movie.
Well, anyways, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed that. And subscribe, bell icon, all notifications. Vote this up, please. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.